Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. We're here. We're still fairly early on. You look, and we've done some foraging. You look at all the food freshly placed in the supply carts. What's all this about? You ask Odalef. The clansmen are trying to help as much as possible now. She says whenever they can, they'll forage for nuts, berries, or fish and hunt. She also hands you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive by keeping us fed. Very useful. It's gonna help me not starve like in the first game. A desperate-looking lot of adults in Varl stand on the shoreline waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere with Ivor. They look hungry, but can they be trusted? So the boats and asks their needs. Sure, I need more people. The basics, Varl says. Food safety. Trade routes are empty. Of the 24 humans, half look like they've seen battle. Here's your food, you'll have safety elsewhere. Come aboard, you'll have food and safety. We've got too many of us to care for as it is. We do not. Come aboard. Ern carefully files on to a couple of the less burdened ships and starts eating. Kilp, the Varl says, which you take as his name and as his appreciation. Morale improved. Yay. We have fighters. It's a thing. Morale declined. Well, at least we have good morale. Time on the cramped longships is proving too much for the children. They're climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning over the sides to touch the water. Some Varl clansmen look annoyed. Remind everyone that this will soon be over. Say nothing. Keep your kids by your side. We're at war until Arenberg. Move families to specific longships. Sounds like a way to easily lose a bunch of clansmen and just have them all die. Sounds too mean. Say nothing. Slows us down. I'd say this. We're all making sacrifices, you say loud enough for everyone to hear, but it won't last forever. You hear some grumbling, but the members of the caravan mostly nod in their agreement. Morale improved. Yay. That looks like a camp. There is us. I wonder, maybe that's the city? No. Looks like it's burning. Why did they set a fire? Shouts from one of the rear longships grab everyone's attention. The quick construction is proving faulty, and the ship's taking on water fast. Dredge on the bank and all the other ships at capacity. Consider your options. Bank the longships repairs, have the clansmen board the other ships, dump supplies to make room on other longships, ask shipwrights for advice. Yes, please. We'll need her out of the water, says one. Nonsense, just plug the holes with some cloth and tar for now, says another. As they argue, clansmen come jumping from the sinking vessel, grabbing for ropes and extended oars. Most make it aboard, but other ships, but not all. Okay. Well, there goes most of that party. Except for we actually do have fighters. Okay. Smoke from the village catches everyone's attention, and the long ships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on can hold many more, Ivor says. You feel the governor's gaze on you, and he slowly shakes his head. We'll help as many as we can. They might resupply us for their trouble. You want me to turn my back on them, or the village and head down the river? Ira says, let's do this. It's not that, Ivor says. It's just that if you tried for too much, sometimes you're worse off than just not trying at all. They might, but I'll do this. Ivor cocks an eyebrow, and who will resupply them when they realize the trade routes are blocked by dredge? You give him a look and wave the ships to the shore. When the ships land, you and others rush towards the smoke, but the closer you get to a stranger, the situation, there's no sound of battle. People panicking to put out fires. Keep going, Bulwark growls. We'll see what the dead are carrying. The Varl's comment defies tradition, but so do many things about him. Push on to the village, turn back to ships. And I say this. You say something's not right. You stop and shout, "Return to the ships." The Raven leader growls at you as everyone turns to head back but follows. On the banks, a small forest of strangers heads towards the supply ship, but when they notice your return, a man riddled with desperation steps forward. "Sorry for the ruse. Hunger makes men take risks, you know. Walk away now. We're about burning your village. Put an arrow in him." "Yes." "To where?" says the man, looking at the people behind him. "I asked the people to stay, told them everything would be fine, but when the trade carts arrived, no food for 3 days, the river's barren of fish. Shouldn't have tried to steal from us, we're leaving. Come with us, you fight alongside us. I don't trust you to join us, we'll leave you with meal." I'll ask Ivor. What should we do for them? "I'm no good at this," the gruff Varl says. "Rotten trick, but you might try something similar in his situation. You shouldn't have tried to steal from us, we're leaving. Sure, we need more people. Got everything right to pin with us, with arrows, and to offer us food and the way out of here." The man's eyes look wet, but he blinks sharply. "We'll earn our keep." You hear Ruga snort his disapproval. Hey, more fighters is all well and good. Ooh, yay, foraging. It's an extra day. Hopefully we'll actually make it. A large clump of hazelnut trees looks like a good place for clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, children laugh while kicking around leather-wrapped balls of rags. You notice a barrel on the edge of the clearing silently staring into the woods. He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. "Might be 100 of them in these woods," the barrel whispers. Varl's whisper is still loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. Looks at you and the Varl before slowly backing up. Get the entire caravan back on the ship. Go up before it alerts other dredge. Watch the dredge crack it if possible. Back away, leaving the dredge alone. You hold up your hands and back away too. Varl follows your lead and the dredge cocks its head watching. It turns and runs. The caravan later discusses what it could mean, but it seems too overjoyed by the amount of nuts they collected to worry. Hopefully that means they won't attack us. Morale improved. +5 renown. Ooh. Wow, +40 supplies. That sounds like a lot.
Carved rock on a vacant island. Aselai's godstone almost looks lonely.
Yay, godstone. Okay. Morale declined. Ooh. We actually have people. Oh, whoops, I missed something. Okay, here we go. It's flashing. Clansmen and Varl are admiring the godstone when you notice some are missing. It's Bolvric and his ravens, Aleo says. They looked rather upset by my music and all the singing. He shrugs. If they'd rather hang around the larger cart instead of joining us, I won't take it personally. But come closer. Let me introduce you to Azeli, the god of the streaming waters. She is the curves of every river, a guide for those of us traveling in unfamiliar lands. The skald runs a finger over a small etching in the stone. Inscriptions from all those who were lost, but found a way back home with her help. Listen to more of Eleo's tale. Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill. Eleo looks the ropes tied around parts of her and smiles before the gods died. Her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year. So people are always trying to make sure she stays put. Leo looks at you, grinning. Have you the strength to hold her a gift with which to entice her? Pull on one of the stronger ropes. I have no interest in dealing with dead gods. I'm gonna pull on one of the ropes. You wrap your hands around one of the larger ropes and begin to pull. It feels as pointless as expected. Ezeli's godstone does not budge. Suddenly you are joined by Hakon and Ivor, who lend their great strength. Others quickly join until the rope snaps, and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. Morale improved. You turn where the clansmen have set up camp, and see someone, a woman in torn robes, slip from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and you, after making sure nothing is amiss in your tent, you let it go. By the way, the language in this game is Icelandic. I don't understand it personally, but with the soundtrack, you can actually, like at least on iPod, I don't know how you'd view it in like iTunes or other formats, but you can see what the lyrics actually mean. It's actually quite nice. It's another reason to buy the amazing soundtrack, aside from it being good. The number of clansmen and fighters are shown here. If your caravan is assaulted en masse in a war situation, the fighters to protect the clansmen while your heroes fight a tactical battle. Oops. Oh well. Good to go talk to him. The two Varl look deep in conversation, but Ivor catches your eye and waves you over. So, they've all armed themselves and are running from something. But what? Hakon's beckoning a dread scholar. Hakon's becoming a dread scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their women fight until recently. Good thing, too. We might have lost the great wars. You think about what to say. What happened back then? Juno says there's darkness coming. Has anyone ever talked to Dredge? Alright, one last is all. Let's do 3. Both Barl look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Scald tales about the sound of a Dredge voice making your skin fall off. So there has been no communication with the enemy. Is that normal? We were too busy killing to worry about a fireside chat. Besides, they've only ever make warbling sounds. I'd guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be Valka. But good luck getting them to give you a straight answer. You think about what to say. Juno says there's darkness coming, but what Valka says and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the Dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. They've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent. Then we're all dead, and just don't know it yet. What happened back then? Great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to Dredge attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set. You'd wake up to a sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Yngvar probably told you we never got close to pushing them back to the depths they call home. Actually, Ivor has never said much about the past. Oh? Ivor says nothing, just holds Hakon's stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. I'll leave you to figuring out the big issues. You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, Dredge or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say it's us or them. We make sure we're still standing. I'm bothered more by your decision to destroy Ian Starth's bridge. Let it go, Hakon. It was the best decision at the time. To collapse a bridge that cost thousands of borrowed lives to build? If it weren't for your damn horns, Yngvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human. The two giants began trading insults, and you step away letting them vent. I guess I did blow up the bridge. To be honest, I thought I didn't. The number of clansmen and fighters is shown here. If your caravan is assaulted en masse in a war situation, it's the fighters that protect the clansmen, while your heroes fight a tactical battle. Yeah, I know that. It's important to keep enough trained fighters available, but to keep in mind that fighters consume more supplies than clansmen are less effective at foraging. Speak to Sven in the training tent to start training some of your clansmen into battle-ready fighters. Well, come on in. Let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. The trainer looks past you at some boys and girls eager to learn. Teaching fighting to the young, Sven muses. They won't go back to hunting and foraging for food, you know. Sure you want to go through with this? We need the protection. Sven blows out all his air through flapping the lips. Then let's get it done. How many you want fighting for you? 100 new. 50 should be just enough to give us an edge. I cannot do 100. Aye, Sven says, and leave most of the others with their families where they belong. He starts calling a few forward and turns to you. Got food for the day of training? Sure. Start the training. Consider it done. Sven whistles through his missing teeth. Okay, no one's injured anymore, so I guess I actually have to rest for them to recover. Great caravan morale will cause +2 willpower bonus in battle. Great leadership has allowed for ample supplies and caravan to rest. Okay then, let's leave. The hillsides seem empty. Suppose it's nice. The crowd begins to cheer from one of the longships as a man struggles with his fishing net. As its catch nears the surface, some voice concerns. You're close enough to make out a large shape in what looks like fur, or hair in it. Firing an arrow into the mass. Keep watching this man release. I'm gonna fire an arrow. Your arrow finds its mark just before the net breaks the water. Those around you applaud your quick thinking. Whatever's in that net won't have much of a fight left in it, a man beside you says. Bear cub, shouts the man with the net. Long dead. What's it mean? Superstitions blow across the ships like a gale. Talk of plagues and famine make eyes go wide. Notice Bulverick at the bow of his ship, staring at the cub and brooding more than usual. Morale declined. Okay. Cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something pressed against your hip. You feel around an item in your pocket you don't remember obtaining. Aseli's trail. Oh, from the Godstone. That's nice. Probably that woman from the tent, maybe. At there. But I had to guess. The sheer cliffs and bouldered stream water to the southern bank dictate the longship's course. The grinding sounds of the dredge ascend at their quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. Dust and mist make it hard to see ahead. A hissing rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall, shouts the sharp-eyed Nid from the bow of her longship. Oars instantly reverse, you nearly lose your balance. This seems bad. The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds your thoughts. All the clansmen you've picked up keep the ships from being nimble, but only two fall to the power of the overwhelming current. Still, the screams of the families and fighters in Varl are difficult to move past. -8 Varl. -19 clansmen, -12 fighters. -10 supplies. The remaining ship rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge-lined north banks. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp rocks, split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boats, sinking in the mud under the weight of their armor. Enter the battlefield with arrows. Okay. Longships are too spread out to command unified landing. Amid the chaos, you look at those nearby. Gris, the stout Varl warrior, and a few others like him, look ready to rush the dredge. Bulwark and his company are close to you, hauling their sealed carts off the ship. Consider your options. Cover the battlefield with arrows on the left. We could use some help from the Ravens Bulwark. Grist make an opening in their ranks. Charge. Let's do that. I'll do what I can, she says, grabbing a couple more quivers. Orlov nimbly climbs up some rocks from a vantage point. Using the cover, she begins to pin down Dredge. Okay. Ivor, Hakan. Sadly, I don't get her, but putting you, Gris. Where's me? Am I in here? Pretty sure I should be in here. Oh. Guess I'm not in here. Well, I'll put me in here. We all have items. Oh, yeah, what's this? +2 will, +2 strength. What do you have? Okay, I know that's pretty good. Ooh, promote. What would I upgrade? At this point, we're gonna get some stuff. Ooh. The war leader uses his experience in battle and shoots commands like allies, moving them next in line in the initiative by repositioning his allies in turn order. The war leader can recreate new strategies such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slinging shotting powerful ally to back of the lines. Yes, that sounds great. Promote. I assume we'll get some, whatever it's called, some renown. Yeah, that's right. In the battle, so seems fine for now. That's ready for battle. Loading screen. Well, this is probably bad for us, so overall. I'll cover you from up here, but don't expect any miracles. Okay. It's nice. So there's the ravens over there. Not good. Move freely through allies. Doesn't sound too bad. Let's try this. Your caravan morale costs +1 willpower bonus in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest the camp in order to improve morale. Units willpower. Okay. Modified by caravan morale displayed here. You can hover over the willpower for more display information. Oh, that was her. Okay, yeah, let's move you up here. Watch your flank. Something from the skulls. Uh oh, why are those? I've seen those. That's nice. What is that? That's not good. this is probably bad. More of those damn skulkers. Yeah, this is bad, I think. We'll enter. Kill that one. It might make the other one stronger. During fire plus -1 strength, +1 armor to dredge. Ah, yeah, no, that's bad. This is a hazard tile. You can avoid it by carefully planning your movement. Okay. These things are weird. Let's do that. Okay, good. Okay. There, that's bad. Just okay. Let's start getting rid of your armor before bad things happen. No, wait, don't go there. Ah. Okay. Yeah, you killed that guy. Yeah, you should either move back. Sundering impact? Sure. Sounds like a good thing to do. It'll hurt everyone. Yeah, kill it. Okay. I need to really damage you before you do anything major. Ooh, that's nice. I forgot I had some sort of knockback. Okay, let's kill you. Oh, don't you summon someone. Yeah, no, I need to take you out. What's your ability again? No. Let's kill you almost. That's nice. Moved him closer to me. Okay, that works. Yeah, you go backwards. Oh, so it's for the active unit that restores the willpower. I mean, I suppose that makes sense, kind of loves tents. Yeah, we can kill you. You, I kind of want to kill. Or at least should. Kill your strength. You're dealing more damage. Kill this guy's armor. It's repositioning. I need to get rid of that guy's damage and health quickly. Oh, that was bad. Thought that was on a per turn, not when you every step. Okay, that's good. Let's kill you. Closer to, because I'm pretty sure you two can do that. Okay, you're gonna come closer. Rather keep killing your armor because you're bigger. Sure. Kill you. You guys can come over here, and you can get ready to kill them. Yeah, let's just do 6 armor damage. Okay. If we can do that. Not full willpower. Huh. Well, okay, there we go. That's him. Okay. And let's go here. Village now. Victory, there's still one guy left. I mean, okay, that's fine. 20, yay. It's a nice amount. Hakon works his way through the frantic clansmen on his way to you. We lost some good varl on those ships. Humans too, but you saved more of those along the way. Maybe too many. You look at Hakon with disbelief. I'm not saying I would have done things different, but some of those ships were too weighted down. As far as we know, this group is all that's left of my kind. Each Varl death is one step closer to being wiped out. For a moment, the Varl King looks more vulnerable than you've ever seen him before. Hakon squints into the distance. Their next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. What you want? Then this is it. I've led everyone to a dead end. Any chance of fighting through them? They seem keen on our supplies, but that can't be it, can it? That wasn't the reason for attacking us at Borisgrad. Juno and Evelyn approach. There may be a way out of this situation, a gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. Gods, it's bad when a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Juno gives Evelyn a look. Just tell me your plan. Even size. With Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy, for me or the caravan. I need to help Even to calm these people so they are ready to march when he is ready. You need to keep this area clear of Dredge at all costs. The sound of a war horn cuts her off, and everyone turns to look. The Dredge assault begins. Rook, Hakon, you know what to do. Looks like the force you've trained is roughly the size of the enemy's. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Juno and Even move to the cliff's edge. Hakon, surveying the battlefield, says some supply barrels could make a few barricades for defenses. Otherwise, it'll be straightforward assault. You can say what to do. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice some supplies. Mine and Varl began moving barrels full of food and gear ahead. The fighters ahead of the fighters, but they look your way for confirmation. Realize these supplies will be ruined in the fight. Nod for them to continue. The barrels are rolled into place before the fighting begins. Okay, I think with this I'm gonna end the episode because long video. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out the rest of the channel. Have a good day and goodbye. Yeah, all that.